First of all, why didn't we schedule this for 8:30 on a Tuesday morning? But seriously, so you put in Ali Zazara. She gets 15 saves. What do you think about that effort?
I mean, she's been both Allie and Abby have been great. We know they're both capable of making saves. She stepped up certainly in the Vanderbilt game and did so again against Xavier. Our entire back line, Allie, our entire group battled and fought, committed to defending, and certainly nobody more so than Allie. But we had a lot of players in front of her, blocking shots, stepping in to make plays as well. But she did a great job dealing with dead ball service as well as run and play redirects. Had a really good game. Keeping a shutout there was a big deal. Needed it and got it.
How's Allie's how's her mentality different playing the full game as opposed to splitting time? How do you think she was equipped for that?
I mean, her approach has been the same. I mean, whether you play 45 minutes or 90, your approach is the same. It's just maintaining it, really. That's the only difference, is being sharp for 90 minutes and, in our case, over the weekend, 110 minutes. So just that mental focus, so much of that position is mentally staying sharp and being able to react and adjust. And I think that's the biggest change is the mental side of it. From a physical side, it's not like you're a field player covering 6, 7, 8 miles. So it's not the physical demands, but the mental demands. And being the engineering major she is, she's got a lot of mental demands and is able to keep her focus, and certainly did so on Saturday night.
And obviously, you won with defense. You won this last one with defense. If you make a deeper run into the tournament, is that going to be the recipe?
Oh, I think we have to, and we've talked about it all year of eliminating soft goals or just goals that we've got to be better in preventing. Too easy to let our opponents score in some situations. So I think we've been committed to that over the last few weeks. Still, obviously in the conference tournament, gave away a couple of soft goals, a big one over the top, and then one off a corner that weren't really earned. So making our opponents earn that, and certainly against Vanderbilt and again against Xavier, they did a great job of competing and staying dialed in and just protecting our goal, protecting our box. So yeah, it has been something we've talked about, and we'll continue to do so.
Having to battle with injuries this season, how big of a pickup was Sizzy Lawton?
Well, it's been all of our transfers, but Sizzy's been tremendous. Nayeli the same, certainly Sheridan in the back, but the experience they bring. Sam as well. Sam Agresti played 110 minutes as well on Saturday. So Sizzy's been great in giving us goals, right? We've got to score goals to win games, and not having Jada, Kate being out, she stepped up and certainly did it on the road against Missouri and stepping up and finding a way to score Saturday night was huge. So just they understand competing, right? As a freshman coming in to a new environment in college here, sometimes it's harder for them to have an impact, but players that have done it for 4 years understand the grit, the toughness it takes to be successful at this level, and certainly those individuals have done it for us, have been a big part of our team this year.
With a win on Friday, you would play again on Sunday. How do you approach playing 2 games in such a short time span, potentially?
Yeah, something that we don't have to do the whole regular season. We don't have any one-day rests. Everything's been Thursday, Sunday if we do have 2 games, so it is different. It's different for our players. It's different for everyone. Changes a little bit what we do from a training standpoint on that day in between, but honestly, it's a one-game season right now. It's Friday night. We'll deal with Saturday as it comes, but right now it's a one-game weekend, and we'll deal with it as needed on Saturday. But they'll be ready.
Looking at Nebraska, is there anything that stands out about their team that could prove to be challenging on Friday?
Physical, direct, powerful team, big, strong, athletic, score a lot of goals. Got some dangerous players up top, giving up some goals too that I think we can hopefully exploit. On Friday night, but they're very similar to Arkansas. Good on set pieces, direct, have some pace that can hurt you. Serve a lot of balls in the box, but we're prepared for that after Saturday night. But they'll certainly be a challenge for our team, and we'll need to bring our grittiness and fight and competitive nature to be successful against them. If not, they'll punish you and make it difficult. So being up for the physical task is priority number 1.
Had some injuries, had some close losses, some draws early in the year. considering all that and the adversity this team has had, what was your sense of maybe gratification that they sort of got over the top and won the other day and are still alive in the tournament?
Yeah, it's been a long year for our team in a lot of ways, and our team has stepped up time and time again, and struggling with results. Certainly early on in the year, and even a couple of the draws within the league where felt like we did enough to win, but didn't get the 3 points, didn't get a result. So for them to certainly achieve that against Vanderbilt at the end of the year, and then again against Xavier is just really proud of their commitment throughout the year. They continue to support one another and fight, and to have them come out the other side with, the opportunity to keep playing. I'm really excited for them and our entire program. They've worked incredibly hard to stay in it mentally, physically, emotionally. It was a tough start emotionally to the year, and they fought through it, and they supported one another. They leaned on one another. Really proud of our leadership and how they've gone about it, keeping our team together. So it's been a trying year in a lot of ways, and to have the opportunity to compete in the second round, really excited for them and proud of them.
You only had those 2 shots on goal in the 110 minutes. Is there anything you're planning on changing to have more of an attacking presence on Friday?
Shoot more often. No, I think, if we can get on the ball a little bit more, Xavier did a good job of taking some things away from us. We missed some crossing opportunities. I think we had some really good chances to score in the opening half and didn't hit the target. And I think that's the key, right? You got to take shots, and they got to be on target. We didn't do that enough, but did it one more time than they did. So we're going to look at that and find some different ways that we can look to get after Nebraska and create a couple more chances. But looking at the chances we did have, certainly could have scored 2, potentially 3 goals. They could have as well. But, yeah, shoot more.
Anything else? Thanks, Coach.
Thanks, guys.